Good evening, one and all. We're here at Wankhede Stadium. You join us for this T20 match between Kolkata and Mumbai. My name is Adam Gilchrist, and back again with me today is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for the fabulous introduction. We're just about ready to get underway.
Thanks, Ali. It looks like the captains are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side.
The visitors win the toss and will bowl first.
Oh, it's a loud crowd as the players make their way out. Some really strong players on both sides, capable of scoring quick runs, big hits, and the bowlers, they'll be looking to take quick wickets. The pitch. That should provide a fantastic contest. Opening ball coming up. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Misses everything. Finds the fielder with that shot. There's a chance if it hits. Nice shot, straight gully.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum. How will the bowler respond?
Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over, 5 off it. Kolkata are 5 for none.
First over gone, and a respectable start by the batters.
Bolt, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Garware Pavilion end. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Caught, gone. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Nearly gets the edge. Bolt with a great delivery there. No, terrible shot. Rocks onto the back foot, and that is just beautiful.
The gap was left open for them, and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary.
4 runs added there. Kolkata are 9 for 1.
Another good over by the bowlers. Bowled to their field well and mixed their deliveries nicely.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Oh, boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and just powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Read the shorter delivery really well. Gets onto the back foot and it flew over the boundary. That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be very happy with that.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Bolt from the Garware Pavilion end.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Square cut, finds point, no run. Needs a direct hit. Dug that out well. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Nice solid defensive shot. Goes over the top with that shot. 9 runs out of there. Kolkata 39 for 1.
Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square teased the field all the way to the boundary. How will he reply?
Drilled that one away.
A strong area for them, lifted it up and over towards the rope.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot. Transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum.
Crack. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6. Back-to-back boundaries. Can they make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot? Couldn't get it through the field. Huge. That has flown.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
Another massive over. They've set up their team with an incredible platform now.
Bumrah coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
That's the one and only short one for the over. Always good to throw it in.
Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
Narine says thank you. It was a gift, and they smashed it away to the boundary rope.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Was quick onto that in the infield. On that nicely, good defence. End of the over, 4 runs coming off it. Kolkata are 66 for 1. Pandya from the Tata end. Oh, that's beautifully struck right out of the guts end all the way.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
That sounded good. That sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd. Rahane has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Well, that's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket.
Solid shot. That's going for 4.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Rahane, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more. Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. Great shot through the gap. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here. The right armour is coming into the attack from the Garware Pavilion end. Rocks onto the back foot, and that is just beautiful.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
Pandya, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. That is quite extraordinary. Narine, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, any sign of nerves approaching the half-century can be forgotten. A brilliant shot for 6.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. And again, another maximum. All the fielders can do is watch as that sails deep into the crowd.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary. Can he get the 50?
Pinged off the bat.
Well, he can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Bowl. Stunning delivery.
Two down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum.
125 for 2.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Tata end. Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
Got it away for 4. That could have quite very nicely.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Out. No. Somehow it's missed everything. Caught. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air. They've taken a good catch.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Perfectly timed.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Needs a direct hit. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. Kolkata are 134 for 3.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
On that nicely, good defence. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Drilled that one away. Pandey taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Over. Kolkata are 141 for 3. Chahar from the Tata end. Misses everything. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
It's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Nearly gets the edge. Chahar with a great delivery there. bowler looks really confident. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Crash! Beautiful bowling.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Lots of pressure coming in to bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though.
The captain is going with pace.
A direct hit, and this could be gone. Singh, ready to face their first ball, really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Nice solid defensive shot. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. On that nicely, good defence. Wow, that's missed a lot. Mumbai needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over. Chahar from the Tata end. No. Terrible shot. Gone, knocked them over. Just too much pace there.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Cut away and through the gap. Lovely shot. Might be four.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Trouble. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. End of the over. 4 off it. Kolkata 160 for 6.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
Santner, the left-arm orthodox bowlers, coming into the attack from the Garware Pavilion end. Huge. That has flown.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and it was dispatched with ease.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. It's going a long way. What a shot.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Oh, whack. Hit the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
A fantastic shot off the back foot. Really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Brilliant diving stop. Smacks that away through the gap. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Tata end. He'll be mighty pleased with that stroke. The fielders can just sit and watch that hook shot with a big smile on their face.
Great shot for 6. Moving along nicely and starting to really build this innings.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Needs to be on target. Bumrah with a huge appeal. Doesn't agree with the decision and will challenge it.
Was there an edge? This could be trouble. I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble. They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now. You need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful.
For Kolkata.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Santner from the Garware Pavilion end. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Perfectly timed.
Back-to-back boundaries. This time it's 4. Magnificent hitting.
The shot's certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls. Goes over the top with that shot.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it.
They've looked threatening, but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Nice shot, but straight to gully. There's a chance if it hits. Santner getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field. Mumbai with a massive shout.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble. Oh, for most of the knock.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Doesn't beat the infield. 5 runs added in the over. Kolkata 221 for 9. Chakravarti, great shot, smashes that away and beats the fielder behind point.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Too good. That is huge.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way. Might look to go big again here.
Misses everything. That's the big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs. Six last ball. How will the bowler reply?
It's going a long way. What a shot.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment.
22 runs added in that over. Kolkata 243 for 9.
Well, that was a perfect example of sustained power hitting. What a finish that was.
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Crash! Beautiful bowling. Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone's going to need to step up with a big score. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking up. Over if they have any chance. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Beats the field with a great shot. Big edge, where's that going? De Kock has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. End of the over. Mumbai are 8 for none.
8 for none.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Edge, but it drops safely. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Finds the fielder with that shot. Kolkata goes up strong, but the batter doesn't feel they got anything on that. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, barely troubling the scorers.
And finds the inside edge. Well bowled. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though.
Yadav watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Massive outside edge. Kolkata with a massive shout. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Over Mumbai, 14 for 1. Dubai from the Tata end. Couldn't get it through the field. Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Edge, amazing delivery. Yeah, they've gone up here. There's no debate about that one. What a catch.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Now then, watch this. They've gone up. Didn't hear or see anything.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Can't get that outside the ring field. over the infield with a cracking shot. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Straight to the fielder. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
The dismissed batsman.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket.
He's welcomed a new batsman at number 5.
Varma taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. 7 runs added in that over. Mumbai, 36 for 3. Narayan from the Garware Pavilion end. Edged, what a ball. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Cuts that off well in the infield. Go through. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it will carry.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Race to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Wow, that's missed a lot. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish.
The captain can push this field a bit deeper now. 3 more players able to go outside the circle.
Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot. How will he reply?
Was quick onto that in the infield. And the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Chakravarti coming into the attack from the Garware Pavilion end. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Drilled that one away.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Rahane, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Nicked it. Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Lovely cover drive. Straight to the extra cover fielder. Ten runs added there. Mumbai are 59 for 3. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Tata end. Doesn't beat the infield.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper. That was a slow ball and it didn't fool anyone. Got it perfectly off the bat and timed it beautifully.
That's the over. Mumbai are 68 for 3. Chakravarti from the Garware Pavilion end. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Too straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
End of the over. 7 off it. Mumbai a 75 for 3. Narine, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Tata end. Missed it. That was a chance. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s. Might look to go big again here.
Varma has hit that fine and it'll run away for 4. Finally, will not get near that one.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Massive outside edge. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Finds the fielder with that shot. 8 runs added in that over. Mumbai are 83 for 3. Edged. What a ball. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Dragged down and put away. Pulled that with great power, and it's been launched into the crowd for a maximum.
Swatted the short ball away. All the way for 6.
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Picked up 4 with a lovely shot off the front foot.
Missed it. Stumping opportunity. 11 runs added there. Mumbai a 94 for 3. Going with spin now. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Couldn't get it through the field. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Pammi looks plenty from these bowlers.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top and it just keeps going. Bumrah watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Overpitched, punched through the leg side. Fielder's got some work to do. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. That's the over. Mumbai are 116 for 3.
The batters have controlled the middle portion of this innings, but they'll need to launch now with wickets in the dugout.
Power and precision in that shot.
In the end, a very simple shot. Just lets it come and cuts it away for 4.
That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft it over the boundary rope.
Can't get that outside the ring field. What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
What a lovely shot. Flown to the boundary. It's not the type of ball to be bowling. Top-class innings. Been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half-century.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Rahane, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Great shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Pammi waited on that and guides it down to 3rd. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Two straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
All the way. Got it right out of the middle.
And again, another maximum. All the fielders can do is watch as that sails deep into the crowd.
just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Powell, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Tata end. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Huge shot. It's a massive shot, just incredible.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
It's another one. Same result. 2 maximums in a row.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. How will the bowler respond?
And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands. And that is exactly what's happened.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here.
Bumrah watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
Well, this total was always going to be a challenge, going at 10 plus. They need to accelerate again to get close enough to the required rate. Shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
That's a great shot, full of class. Square drive for a maximum.
We've seen some brilliant batting so far. Not long before they'll get to 100 with shots like that.
Nicked it. Everyone's gone up. Powell from the Tata end. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Right, there's plenty from these bowlers.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hits. Fantastic.
Beats the field with a great shot.
That was a solid shot. Really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Shot, finds the gap with that one.
Well, that was a slower ball that didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
Crash! Beautiful bowling.
It's another wicket. It's the fourth now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
Always nice to come into bat after the openers have had a good partnership. Gives you time to settle and gradually build. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
Rohit looking quite surprised. Didn't seem too worried about a reversal. Oh, great ball there, but it'll find the gap. This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch.
Have to go for it now. No interest on that occasion to play at the ball. They really need a boundary, this ball.
Straight to the fielder. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Bit of a discussion. But with the match nearly over, may as well try your luck. Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though.
That's a great win. Really did feel that